Today on Cooking with Abby, we're making split pea soup. Hi, my name's Abby, this is my dad, and this is my sister Rebecca.
Today we're making split pea soup. Oh my goodness. This is part of our sugar shack, or cabane à sucre, as we like to say.
It has maple syrup in it.
Everything we're making has maple syrup in it. And I'm not committing fully, but we may even try make maple syrup.
Make.
But doesn't it take like days?
Sugar cane.
Hey, we just bought sugar cane.
No, it comes from the tree sap. Remember yesterday we tapped this maple tree,
Well,
maple tree.
You said you may
Well, because we don't know how much it's gonna make, right? Because you need lots and lots and lots to make a little bit of maple syrup. Anyway, I'm not committing to how many of these we're gonna do. We're definitely starting with split pea soup.
That's yeah.
Everything that we're doing is vegetarian. Not quite vegan, but vegetarian. Why? Because not everybody likes dining on massive chunks of pork. Which split pea soup, massive chunk of pork in the middle. What are we doing? You'll see. We're going to substitute a couple pieces of secret sauces to enable some delicious flavors. Abigail, where can people find the recipe for today's lovely recipe?
Here or at cookingwithabby.com.
Are you mocking the way I speak?
No, you said recipe.
It's not very... What do you mean recipes?
You said recipe for recipe, not ingredients for recipe.
Everybody mocks me and makes fun of me all the time. You can also find our other recipes
At cookingwithabby.com.
and ingredients and all kinds of fantastic stuff at cookingwithabby.com.
Onions
Plus
are
videos.
going to my eyes now.
No, they're not. All right, we're delirious and we're gonna go. We're gonna start prepping our ingredients, right?
Yes.
Done. So we have prepped all of our vegetables. Sorry, I was supposed to do a zoom in, but I'm pretty sure you guys can do carrots and onions and celery. Abby took care of doing all of that. The only thing that I will mention, listen, we're gonna pulse some of the soup, not all of the soup. So, you know, if you're a fan of chunks, you leave them chunky. If you want it a little less chunky,
What are
Fine.
we going to do?
so this is our second batch,
I
and
don't
the
like
first
chunk.
batch we made it a little chunkier. Can you give me a spoon? Because I think we're going to need a spoon. Now I'm not sure how we're going to do this because this thing is loud and cuts off our microphones and is annoying. So three other things here. As you know, we're doing this vegetarian, so there's a couple little tweaks to the recipe that we're doing. One, we're actually going veganish. I say veganish because we're not going to do butter. We're going to go with coconut butter, which adds a little richness.
Isn't it coconut oil?
No.
What she said. No,
Yeah, it's
it's coconut
coconut
oil.
oil.
What's coconut butter?
Coconut
That
butter, there's no coconut butter.
I
Pretty sure
thought
there's coconut
coconut oil was actually oil, just tastes
Well,
like
so
coconut.
it depends on your climate. Sometimes I think it is liquid because we have the fancy pants one up there and that one's still liquid. Anywho, we digress. We're using coconut oil because it adds a little richness, which is very nice when we're not using butter. We're not using ham. We're going to use some maple syrup, which is going to introduce some of that ham sweetness. We're going to use a couple of drops of liquid smoke, and we're going to use that in our beans as well.
Why smoke?
Well, because often the ham
smoke?
and stuff like that has like a smoking element to it, so
Oh,
you have to be
like-
sparing.
Like smoky spicy or smoky like...
Yeah, that's what
Evaporation
I thought. I thought it would
smoky.
be like
Well, evaporation isn't
taste
smoky.
smoky.
It does taste smoky. Here, you guys can smell it.
Oh.
Well, we'll smell it in a minute.
Okay.
And I said vegan-ish because we're using Worcestershire sauce. Because again, that's a nice rich flavor, but it does have sardines in it, so it's not hardcore vegan. You can get hardcore vegan if that's what you're looking for. Anyways, enough blabbing. We're going to hit that in 1 second. We're gonna melt down our coconut oil.
Then
We're
put
gonna our
on our...
mirepoix. Some seasoning, some chickpeas. No, we're not. They're not chickpeas. They look like chickpeas.
Split peas.
But they're split peas. And then we're
Yellow split peas.
done, right? So
Very
this is like a super easy, very quick. That took us, what,
It's
20
quick?
minutes to get ready?
Well, it has to boil, no?
Well, it cooks for a while, but other than that,
That's
we're
the
done.
worst part. You have to wait till you have
And then you get all the
till you eat it.
smell.
We will get this going. I'm gonna do the zoomy so that you guys can see what's going on. Sound good?
Yep.
onions, carrots, celery, everything is in there. We're gonna stir this for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Then we're gonna add our split peas. What did I say?
You said stir.
No, you don't have to stir it constantly.
Oh.
It just has to cook and reduce. Then actually we're gonna add kind of everything else. The only thing to watch is that with the water, as it cooks, you're gonna look, the peas are gonna absorb a lot of water. So you wanna make sure that you're not running low on water. And if you like your soup runnier, well then you make sure to add some more liquid. And really guys, we're almost there.
Could you add less liquid than we have?
Probably not. I mean, you can. It'll just be really thick and...
We have 4 cups.
We do have 4 cups of water. Is that a lot?
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, we'll be back in a little bit once this cooks down. Chickpeas.
Go.
Me?
Why do I keep calling them chickpeas? They're split peas. In they go. Our mirepoix has reduced. It's nice. It's caramelized. It's soft. We made sure not to have too many brown parts because that's okay.
Can I mix it?
You can. We're just gonna dump in everything, dude.
Oh.
Okay, we don't have to dump everything in quite exaggeratingly. How you doing there, Lefty? You making it?
Just 2?
Let's put the maple in almost not before last. All right, here, let me help you because you're
Lefty.
broken. Oh, despite being broken, you did a fantastic job.
Yeah, I won.
Keep an eye on that bay leaf because we're gonna pull it out before we serve. You're not even broken, but I'm scared. Now you go get another 2 cups of water in there. You stirry stirry. Oh no, you're gonna lose the bay leaf. We are horrible chefs and we are using powdered chicken consomme. Yeah, you don't have to be exact, dude.
It has to be exact.
Fresh, always good. Fresh vegetable stock. In fact, I'm making my own fresh vegetable stock with
This is 6
leftovers.
cups of water.
6 cups of water. Couple tablespoons of a tablespoon of maple syrup. Why? Because it's a Sugar Shack thing, people. Everything's got to have maple syrup. Now,
Yes.
Worcestershire sauce. Can you say it?
Worcestershire.
Nice.
I mean, I make salad dressing with it. You didn't shake
Holy
it?
moly.
About that much.
That's
You didn't shake it.
I shook it. I shook it several times. Now, liquid smoke.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, yeah, it smells like the
It smells like a campfire. 1,
No,
2,
it smells...
3, 4, 5. Dude,
That was like 7.
start small. You can always add more, but with liquid smoke,
You
very
can't
potent.
remove.
You can't take it out. But it's a lot of fun, a lot of flavor, a lot of goodness.
Almonds covered in like that powder with liquid smoke, kind of. That's what it smells like.
Does it? Are you stirred that? We are going to bring this to a boil. Then we are going to reduce it to a simmer. And then we are going to wait an agonizing 2-ish hours, 90 minutes, somewhere in there. But it's going to be so good and so delicious and so yummy. So we will see you then.
In like, we'll see you in like 5 minutes and then we'll see you in like 2 hours.
What's in 5 minutes?
And we have to stir it and show them what we're doing. And we have to bring it down to the simmer.
So while these guys were away, because shocker, we didn't stand here for 90 minutes waiting for the soup to be done, just looking at it. Because we all know why. Because a washed pot never boils. And it's boring. I did add a little more water this time around. Last time I didn't, but I think I started off with a little more last time. I also feel like since the last time I made this one is a little smushier. We still have our handy-dandy immersion blender, which if you like soups, I think I've said this before. I know I've said this before. You like soups, you go get one of these.
Let's take out our bay leaf.
Rebecca, bay leaf, we found it. We brought it to the surface. You want me to go in there and grab it?
Wait. Grab it. And then empty the soup back.
Bay leaf.
Don't eat that. That is
Out.
Yeah, once you left the bay leaf and I ate it. I had it in my mouth and I didn't.
So we are not purifying. I will give you the pleasure, but like maybe.
Don't go on high.
Bzz.
Okay.
Wow, it was more like a bzz, bzz, bzz. That's all we're doing, folks. Why? Because we like this chunky.
Got nothing.
You know what? I like doing it. You want to do one? Oh, we all
Why
have
do
a
you
turn.
go at the bottom?
Because if you go at the top, guess what happens? You get
And
splashed
then you get
with
ceilings.
burning hot soup. Don't look at our ceiling. So there is but one thing left to do.
Eat.
Eat.
Yeah, we'll be right back. La, la, la.
It's fun. Can I
Can you
eat it?
eat
No.
it? Guys, go!
That's the clean way of doing it. Tangled in cable. Baby, close your eyes. Yeah, you go back on.
Close your eyes. You put on a red and white checkered tablecloth. You could be at a cabane à sucre. You could be at a sugar shack. No sugar shack meal is complete without some split pea soup to begin with. This is delicious.
Great dinner.
Amazing dinner. Some chunky bread.
Beautiful lunch.
Now, if you are down with the pork, there's this really gross thing called creton. I don't even know.
Wait, is that fried thing they gave you when we went? Like they were walking around. They all had like
It's essentially pig fat, really.
croton,
Is it creton?
like fried croton.
Croton.
I don't know if it's creton now. I feel like maybe it's not creton. Anyway, we're not eating the pork. We're eating the vegetarian one. Try this soup. It's delicious. Again, ingredients at cookingwithabby.com. First in our series of, I don't know how many, but if you like Sugar Shack food,
Tell
you're
us what
missing
you want us to make as well.
Absolutely.
Give us ideas.
Always give us ideas. We're always open. Those comment boxes down below are there for you.
I check them.
We love watching.
Mashed up carrots taste different than like hard carrots. I just had to have that.
The thought appears. You all need to hear it instantly. But that's why you're here. If you wanted just a straight up recipe, you'd go to a blog and read it. You're here for the smashed up carrots taste different than the other one. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing so you don't miss an episode.
Find us on Facebook.
And Instagram for behind the scenes and more.
You gonna eat with a giant wooden spoon?
Yeah.